story of a buttoned-up English family in mourning getting the American treatment from none other than Chris Rock. His brilliant new movie, it is so funny. It is called Death at a Funeral. Hilarious performances from co-stars Tracy Morgan, Martin Lawrence. The list goes on and on and on. And this is not buttoned up. This is not buttoned up at all like the original.
Oh, no, not at all.
But can I show a little bit of what the old version looked like, the British one looked like?
Okay. Go right ahead.
Here it is.
I just don't know what I'm going to do without him. What have I got to live for now?
Oh, don't be silly. You've got your friends, family. You've got me and Jane and Robert.
Where is Robert? Have you heard from him?
His plane was due to land at 10, but he'll be here, don't worry.
If there's anything I can do, Sandra. Oh, don't put your hand there, dear. You'll leave smudge marks.
Now, what was it about it when you saw that film and you're like, oh, I can make this work?
Well, I hope you show a part of the funny.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
I don't know. You know what? It was just when I saw the movie. I saw it in an art house, and I just remember just sitting there with like 8 people laughing real hard.
Yeah.
I was like, this movie should be in a multiplex. It's like, you know, that family reminded me of my family. You know, because all my family funerals are just always very dysfunctional, arguments about who's going to get in a limo, you know, stuff like that.
That's something that people can relate
Why are you getting a limo and I don't? Well, because he's my father. Well, he's my brother. It's like I'm going to the cemetery, not the Emmys. So there's a lot of that in my family. And I just thought, you know, we could use an American version of the movie.
And what you just described is the movie, because with your brother in the movie, Martin Lawrence, only time y'all really see each other is when there's a death in the family and everyone's trying to that order. But this is Death at a Funeral, Chris Rock's version right here.
Brian, who's this?
You know, I asked myself the same thing when my dad passed. I said, who is this man?
No, Brian. Who's this in the coffin? Because that's not my father.
Are you sure?
Look at the damn body, man. You got Jackie Chan in there.
We were very scattered today. This type of thing almost never happens.
Almost never happens?
I said that out loud?
It's not Burger King. You can't just mess up my order.
And that's how the movie started, and it just kept going from there on and on. And I had to tell you, when I saw the trailer for the movie, and then I watched it last night with some friends, and we were laughing, and we were so pleased that, oh, there's more to it than the trailer, because sometimes all the funny parts are in the trailer, and then you get to the movie, and you're like, oh, there's nothing more to it.
Yeah, that's all they got.
But
no, we got this movie from beginning to end, does not stop, and builds and builds and builds. And, you know, it's not just me being funny. Martin Lawrence is funny. Tracy Morgan's hysterical. Danny Glover, James Marsden. So it's you know.
It goes on and on.
Yeah.
Now, word on the
kind of like this show.
Exactly. Without Kathy Lee.
Exactly. You do your thing, then George comes in with some impressions. And
Sam, do it.
Sam makes it rain, you know.
It's a whole mix. Now, word on the street is that you have a unique idea about how your funeral would be. Who would show up?
Who's going to be at my funeral? I want all the living presidents there. And I want them in shorts. So I want to see Jimmy Carter in shorts. Maybe Jay-Z will do the eulogy, you know.
Okay.
He'll rap it. I won't do it now because it's a morning show and he'll be cursing in it. You know, Oprah will be involved in some way.
Yeah, just squeeze her in some kind of way.
You know, we'll just make her pay for it.
You have put a little thought into this.
Yeah, I put a lot of thought into it.
What's so fun is when you go out and you are talking about when you have a movie out. It's fun to hear about your movie, but it's also when you're making the rounds, the stuff that you talk about. You have this wonderful perspective on life. I heard you talking about giving advice to Tiger Woods, that you have gotten advice from older men.
Oh, okay.
And so what was the advice that you had for Tiger?
You know, you get married and, you know, the older cats will call you up. And this is the advice I've always gotten. It's like, come home. Just come home.
Yeah.
As soon as you can come home, come home. And that's what I always do. I mean, right now, I went to do Letterman the other day, and I was home so fast, you would have thought I went to get the paper. So you could avoid a lot of stuff if you just bring your butt home.
Just going home. Yeah. And you said that you get yourself in trouble if you say, I'll never.
Well,
try your best
always give yourself an out, you know. So never say it'll never happen. Say, hey, I'm going to try my best. Never, you know. You know.
All right, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. You don't see Charlie Sheen making any proclamations.
So why should anyone else do that?
Just try your best. That's what we want in life. We want us all. Children, here, try your best.
Try your best.
You're going to try to go to college. You're not going to promise me you're going to college, right?
Let's give it a
Try.
You also had an interesting take on the health care reform bill, saying that you're worried that people might get a little careless now.
Yeah, I just hope that people don't get, now that we have health care, they don't just start, not wearing seatbelts and taking off their condoms. Age schmades. Nothing matters. Start smoking again. Ha ha! I got health care.
I think we're safe with that.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. But
let's hope so.